Oh, sorry. Hi. I was just partying down, as one does. How are you, everybody? Good to see ya. Hey, did I slip you a little bit of a preview there of what's to come in this episode? Did I? I think I did. It was interesting. I had preview mode on, but for some reason, it showed that the video was going out to you. So I will have to figure out how to do that. I don't do that. I generally don't do preview mode while I'm actually live. So I'm still learning. I am still learning. Oh, hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Smith. Where is it? There it is. Much deserved. Famous puppeteer. How are you, man? It's so good to see you. I was kind of confused. I didn't know if you were going to be able to make it to the Nostalgicon in San Antonio or not, and I missed you there. Bradley and I had a fabulous time without you. I'm sorry. It's possible to have a fabulous time without you, but it would be more fabulous. It would have been more fabulous if you had been there. It really would have. So no, I'm not. Apparently I'm not getting out to Twitch. Apparently, because there's some, it sounds like there's some other, kind of technical difficulty. This is the thing is that I'm not a regular everyday kind of streamer, so I don't work on it that much during, the times in between, the week in between, or the 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And so we have, we have these moments where things don't quite work right, and that is because I just don't have all that much time to devote to making sure that everything is working properly. But on the other hand, I seem to be getting out to YouTube and Facebook. And apologies to those who are not seeing Twitch. Twitch has been a little bit twitchy, off and on. So I will see what's going on there. It has something to do with resolution generally. So I will have to check and see what's going on. So how is everybody? How is everybody? Anthony says, "Well, as promised, Bob, I was at NostalgiaCon to see you in spirit." Thank you so much. I could feel the love. Good to see you. Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! No pun intended. That's quite all right. Sometimes we pun when it's not intended, but it's still fun. And I think Matt is happy to see me. How are you, Matt? Good to see you. What else? Let's see. Well, we got lots of questions here. Lots of Facebook and YouTube. Okay, I see. Well, we'll figure that out. And Brandon says, "Oh, that Bradley. We'll have to plan a good time without him and see how that goes." Yeah. Just to get back at him. Whatever that means. I do not want to start strife in the pile. And those who know about puppetry know what I'm talking about when I say the pile. No fighting in the pile, please. Don't want to get blood on the puppets, especially. So, what else? What else is here? What else? And we got Paul saying you should come to Iowa Events Center in Des Moines, Iowa. I would love to if there's a convention there. If you want to have me show up, at a convention near you, what you need to do is you need to contact the promoter of that convention and ask them to have me on as a guest. And not just one person, but it takes a good number of people to ask to let them know that there's interest. And the reason for that is that they want to know that the people that they bring on as guests are going to bring people to the convention. And that means, selling badges, selling tickets to come to the convention. So lots of folks, if you can, wherever you are, if you've got like friends in the area who also want to see me as a guest, then contact your friends and put a little bit of a, not necessarily a petition together, but you contact the promoter and ask them, and maybe it will happen. Maybe it will happen. Let's see here. Have I ever done Have I ever done a convention in Kentucky? Did we do Lexington once? I can't remember. There are quite a few cons. I did a bunch in 2019, and I'm trying to remember all the different conventions. Sometimes people talk to me about having done a convention so much and how wonderful it is that I have this convention in my mind and I don't know if I did it or not. Yee-hoo! Oh, what can I say? Oh, wait a minute. Amelia went to brony conventions. Uh-oh. Now, boy, the truth will out, won't it? My Little Dinosaur is what we are instead. Instead of My Little Pony. Yes. Yes, let's see. What else? Oh, here's an interesting question. Neftali asks, hi, how are you? Always good to see you. I have a question. Did you keep anything from the sets related to Barney? I don't think I did, as a matter of fact. Not from the sets. Not really. No. We didn't keep a lot of stuff. It wasn't one of those things. Yep. There you go. You've been exposed. You're on record now. It's true. It's all right. It's quite all right. I think it's fabulous. I think it's fun. So you can just keep on bronying or ponying or whatever you call it. And April says, hi, Bob and Barney. How are you? And I say I'm fabulous. And Barney says, I am just fabulous too. How are you, everybody? Good to see you. How are you, April? There you are. Hi. Good to see you. I'm reading your text. Oh, it went away. April just flew off the screen. How is everybody? It's so good to see you. It really is. Hey, you know what? Let's get these shindigs started right with a great big group hug. What do you think? Yes? Okay, here we go. Oh, boy, that really takes the stuffing right out of me. And I got stuffing in me because I'm, a plushie. And we have stuffing in us. Oh, but it feels so good to get a great big hug from my friends. It really does. Ooh. All right, I have to go now. I have, I have to talk to my stockbroker. Bye. Well, he doesn't really have to talk to his stockbroker. Oh, he just kind of makes these things up sometimes. Oh, here's Brandon. Brandon has a question. Hey, Bob, do you have a favorite ad-lib moment from doing those live meet and greets as Barney? Oh, yeah, lots of amazing moments. I mean, we did this thing. I don't know if you've ever seen me talk about this, but we did this thing where I had gone to a convention once. It was like some kind of an industry convention for. I don't even remember what the industry was, but when I was there was a guy and there was a rope. I mean, rather, there was a robot there. And it kind of was like a little R2D2-ish thing. And it was running around doing its thing, and it was talking to people, and it had a speaker in it. And obviously there was a puppeteer around someplace, but I couldn't find this person. It was in the middle of the convention floor. And, I kept looking in the crowd, and I couldn't find him. And I kept searching and searching. Finally, I found this guy who was standing and just like this and watching. And he had his other hand, in a bag. It was like a messenger bag. And I realized that he had a microphone, a little lavalier microphone taped to his hand right here. And he was talking into the microphone. And in his hand his end of the bag was, on the controls. And so I totally stole that idea. And we started doing that with Barney. We had so many of these meet and greets where it was tough for me to hide at all. There was like no place to go. I had to be able to see and hear what was going on. So I started doing this instead. I had just lavalier with the cord run up my sleeve and the my shirt tail out and over the pack, and started doing that. And that we had column speakers on either side of Barney, and he'd have to stay between the speakers. And the speakers were loud enough to where they would overcome my sound. And so I could actually stand right in the middle of the crowd, and nobody would see me. Nobody would well, almost nobody. Every once in a while, there would be somebody who would kind of detect me, and it was usually a child on a shoulder, on a hip. It was pretty funny. The eyes would just kind of focus on me, and then just start getting a little bit bigger. And that happened a few times, but most of the time I was able to hide, and it was great because Barney could I could see the kids, the puppeteer, the person in the costume could see the kids, and I could hear what they were asking, and I could answer, and it was great. So that kind of deficiency that we had, where it's not a full body puppet with the puppeteer having a headset on, we kind of made up for that with that. So it was a lot of fun. And just individual little moments. Getting to meet, like I've talked about this before. When we did Radio City Music Hall live in New York, we had various celebrities come by, and like John Travolta and his wife Kelly, and little Jet, their son, and that was awesome. And they were like totally fanboying over Barney. they're like talking to me. They're like, "Oh, you're Barney. You're the voice of Barney." I'm like, "Yes, and you're who you are." It was pretty funny. That kind of cross fanboy thing and fangirl thing is kind of funny when it happens. So, yes. All right. So let's see what else. Oh, Christian asks, have you attended a day in the park with Barney in Orlando, Florida? And the answer to that is I was there when it was first started up, and I saw several performances while it was, as it opened. That I guess it was on a weekend or something, or Thursday maybe. But since then, I did not. I have not had a chance to go, and I didn't have a chance to go before it closed, which is sad. But I saw it. It was great. I got to see lots of videos that people shot on YouTube, which are still there and awesome. But yeah, I just can't. It's really sad that the attraction closed. It really is. But things have to change. Things move on, and we were amazed that it lasted for more than 25 years. It was only supposed to be up for maybe 5 years. They thought that it would last 2, 3, 4 years or something, but then it lasted 25. So it was kind of like one of our little Mars rovers. It just kept going and going and going. Little opportunity. Yes. Oy, what else? What else? It's true. All good things must come to an end. Very true. And what that does is it leaves room for new good things, right? Right. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. And oh yeah, Brandon says that attraction was a great Barney time capsule. It really was. I mean, they had some really interesting gadgets and stuff, especially in the pre-show area. They had there was a water harp, which was cool. As I recall, they had it's one of these things where there's a pipe, and then there are streams of water that come down from it. And if you interrupt the stream, I'm sure there was a laser coming down through each. If you interrupt each stream, it plays a different note. That was awesome. And the great performers that they had, the people who were at the introduction would pop out of the window and stuff. They were so good. They were so good. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And yeah, so I would love to see Barney in another attraction like that at that park or elsewhere. And because people really want to see Barney in person, and a lot of families went to that show every year. They would take a little pilgrimage every year and go to Universal Florida just to see the show, just to see Barney. And that's pretty amazing. It really is. So yeah, like I say, I'd like to see that happen again. And here's a good point. It would have been great if the attraction was filmed for a home video. That would be cool. That would have been cool. I don't know if they ever got any official video. I would suppose that they did, uh, because big theme parks and stuff like that. They usually kind of document their attractions. So I would imagine there's a video out there somewhere, but they haven't released it. They haven't released it, so not that I know of. Does anybody seen an official video? There's some pretty good videos from out in the audience, but that's kind of a different thing. If you have a multi-camera setup and you're shooting it professionally and the sound, excuse me, the sound is good and everything, then that's a whole other thing. Yes. And oh, Matt says that attraction was amazing. Oh, I got Clarissa instead. When Barney reads the Wiggle Worm, did it make you laugh a lot, Bob West? Barney makes me laugh all the time. Laugh all the time. It's true. Let's see. See if I can click on the right one now. Add to broadcast. There it is. Matt says that attraction was amazing. I have a friend who used to be Barney's helper at the attraction. He was amazing. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah. And the folks who do the walk around characters and such, the characters for the shows and such they're really great people. They put up with a lot of physical toughness, a lot of tough circumstances. It's hot in there, and especially if they're walking around outside in the park, and it's really hot. So one thing I was really happy to see, I think it was just yesterday, was the fact that the folks who do the costume characters at the Disney parks, as I recall, now are members of Actors Equity. Yay for them! That's very awesome. So very cool, very cool. Congratulations to all of you. To all of you. I think the name of their organization they put together was Magic United, which is excellent. Most excellent. Oh, hey, this is cool. Hey, Mark Aaron. Hey, Mark Aaron, how are you? I was just a character handler for the White House Easter egg roll last month. That's great. That is awesome. What, did you handle more than one character? It's like Easter Bunny? Yes? Awesome. Love that. That's great. Too much fun. What else do we have here? Oh, you know what? I need to see what Emmy is saying. And I didn't. Oh, there it is. I buried that window again. Hi, Emmy. Sorry about that. Let me move this. Let me move this to where I can read it. I'm going to move it to my other monitor. Vobistu. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. Oh my. I'm looking through all these messages. Where's Emmy? Oi. Can you send me, ping me with another message, Emmy. I can't find for some reason I can't find your messages on my thingy. Oh, there you are. I know which one you are because there's, hello. Yes. Oh, hi. Yes, I know. I know which one is yours, because it's the international code for Australia. Emmy is in Australia. Emmy is my fabulous moderator, and she's being moderate now instead of being radical, which is awesome. And she helps me a lot with stuff, and I appreciate it. Let's see if I can catch up with some of these things here. Yes, we talked to Mark Aaron. Yes, we got that. Oh, you know what? Some people are sending me stars. That's what I want to recognize right now. Thank you, Brooke, and Amelia. Amelia keeps sending me stars. She's a volunteer, and it's like she pays me to volunteer, which is pretty cool. I thank you, Emmy. And also Brooke some more. Brooke sent some more. Thank you for the stars. Every little star that you send helps a little tiny bit, and I appreciate that. So it helps me. It helps me to know that you actually appreciate what I'm doing here, and that's a good thing. And I I try to. I haven't been working very hard at monetization. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been really buckling down and finding out what it takes to make money on on the socials. But these days, apparently, it's not quite what it used to be. It's more difficult to make money on the socials these days. Um, let's see what else. And then, oh, Naftali, thank you very much. More stars. I appreciate you. You're so nice. What else? Here's a good question. Emmeline asks, Bob, did you ever eat Chuck E. Cheese's pizza? Yes, I did. Way back in the day when I was doing the shows, I had a slice or two, and the pizza was really good back then. Um, Back in the day, they put some effort into their pizza. I It's been a long time since I've been there, but and I've heard some people say that the pizza isn't what it used to be, but I can't judge myself because I don't know. I haven't had a bite of it in quite a while. That's right. Let's see what else. Uh, and oh, here's a good question. I suspect you may already know the answer to this, but as they say, never ask a question you don't already know the answer to. Right? Blake says, when you were doing Barney's voice in the early days, the big blue dog, was it hard to maintain the voice? Did you ever lose your voice? Yes, that's what I was saying previously about bringing the voice up for PBS because, when we did the original voice, they had asked me to tone it down from what I did in the audition to bring it down, pitch it down. And so he ended up way down here. Hi, Tina, how are you? And he had this laugh, which is almost a Santa laugh, but not quite. Santa the dinosaur. So yeah, it was hard for me to keep that up because I'm more of a tenor or baritone rather than a bass, and so the neck muscles would get really tense. So when we got to and we figured out that that lower sound was it sounded bigger and it sounded a little more threatening to little kids. So we brought the pitch up, and we ended up with Barney up here. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and the question about did you ever lose your voice? Yes, during the first season of PBS, I lost my voice. I didn't lose it because of straining it. I lost it because I got laryngitis, which is a viral thing, a virus thing. So that lasted for 3 months. And Jeff Gittle, one of our producers, stepped in and started reading the lines for me. And then I don't know why I can't remember who it was who stepped in after that. I think it might have been. I'm not positive who it was who came in after that to start reading the lines, but there was somebody from like cast or crew who came in and started reading Barney's lines and as a placeholder, and then later on I came back after my voice came back and I read I did an ADR did many ADR sessions. I can't remember how many how many episodes it was. So 3 months was probably about 10 or 12 episodes, something like that. Yeah. But they stuck with me. I have to say, I appreciate them so much. Dennis and Cheryl, and Kathy and all the producers and Jim Rowley, our director, they all stuck with me and said, we're going to wait it out. It was probably about a month, 2 months into production, a month or a month, 2 months into production, I think, something like that. And as Mark Aaron says, yes, ADR, audio dialogue replacement, or some people say it's automated dialogue replacement. But one way or another, that's what it is. It used to be called looping, and sometimes it is still called looping. But yeah, it's actually kind of a fun thing to do because you have to match what's going on screen. And they did a good job of the people who took over for me did a good job of doing the voice in Barney's rhythms, my rhythms, so that it wasn't really much of an effort to do the voice and make it sound, and make it match. Also, this, you you see Barney just doing this, and you don't have to worry too much about, the lips and exactly what's coming out. Every syllable is pretty close, then you're good. You're good. But yeah, well, I also did some dubbing when we were off in Montreal when we were shooting the movie. And so yeah. But yeah, that's how it worked. And again, I'm very appreciative that they stuck with me, because if they hadn't, then I probably wouldn't be here talking to you right now. Oof. All right. So, as you saw, I believe in the preview, which was not meant to go out, but which did go out in typical Bob style here on Planet Bob, I have a video to show you. And I set it up, but I didn't test it, so we'll see if it plays. This is a recap of the NostalgiaCon, and that was in San Antonio, Texas, and that was this past May the 10th through the 12th, 2024, of course. And we had such a great time. It was so much fun. It was one of the best shows that I've been to in a lot of ways. We had so many people come out. Lots of people promised that they were going to come see me, and they kept their promise. and it was fun. It really was fun. So let's check this out and hope that it actually works. Here we go. Well, it's not really going to work. Let's do that. Let's try this. Oh, there you go. There I am. Let's see. Oh, that was art. That was art by an artist, Ben something. I'll play it again later. This is me making a video.
You're a great hugger.
For someone who had a birthday.
Using your imagination.
The movie's going to be a little bit. Hey, there's Josh Martin, ladies and gentlemen, and the man down there taking a picture is Tony James.
My name is Alfonso and Will, and they are making a very special Mother's Day gift to their mom, with whom they watched Barney all the time when they were kids. So they got an autographed photo. And
this was on Mother's Day, or the Mother's Day weekend. So some people were getting stuff for their moms.
No problem.
And lots of folks get very emotional when they come up.
I get people coming up to the table all the time.
Very emotional. Lots of tears at the table.
That's all what keeps me motivated to keep going in my life. That's great. Perfect.
Hey! Look at that.
Hi, this is Maddie. Maddie came to see me with an amazing photograph. Look at this.
Me as a little baby.
Isn't that amazing? I love it. So glad to have you here. Thanks for coming to see me.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. How have you been?
Good. A lot better now.
Yay! Can I have a hug? Oh,
Right away.
oh, it's me too. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yay!
Yep, I'm talking to Barney right now. I'm literally meeting him.
He's talking to his mom on the phone.
Love you too.
Yo.
Look at this. Is this awesome? Don't you just love this?
Look at this great fan art.
This, and she kindly came by to get it signed.
This is Annie Lou.
All right, so
Isn't that great?
I love this kind of
Some very
stuff.
talented artists come by with fan art, and it's just so awesome.
You really did.
This is great. I have more from Natalie. That's Natalie, and I have more from her. I'm going to be putting up a video later. She wrote this poem that you just saw, which is awesome. And this is me signing a big plush.
She likes frogs. Likes frogs, right? Okay. Well, I'm frogging my voice right now, so that's good.
Oh, so
I am
fun.
here with Cameron and Andrew.
Hey.
And guess who this is? I think you know.
Chuck E.
This,
Cheese.
of course, is the great Chuck E. Cheese. E, of course, standing for entertainment. Being close friends with Jasper T. Giles and Pasquale, the Italian tenor who makes all the pizzas. It's good to see you. Fist bump. All right. What I like.
Love it when people come with
This is for Shaun of the Dead. Not
Shaun of the Dead. That's not Shaun of the Dead.
This is
Look at this.
Yasmin and Andreas. And they have brought me Barney Crocs.
Yes,
Our
Barney
first
Crocs.
pair of Barney Crocs. Isn't that fabulous? I love it. The toe balls. It's the toe balls that get me, right? It's so perfect.
So that's the first pair somebody's brought to me to sign. So she says she wants to get Josh to sign the other shoe. So I'll sign one, and he'll sign the other one.
Elevated around that. This is it.
There it is. I'm going to pause right here. There it is. Yasmin. Yay! I love this. It is. It's the toe balls that totally make it.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Josh will do the other one.
Great.
Awesome.
So I'm going to have to go out and buy a pair before they go away.
Nice. Yes.
And here's the video. Sign that with a paint pen.
That is that.
There it is.
Hey,
This is so much fun. I just love this. Speaking of talented artists, look at that. Yay! Everybody comes cosplaying, and it's so much fun. Some of you will know those characters.
Remember the Alamo!
Remember us.
Remember us, yes. There's Chris and Marty and Neri and me and a whole bunch of people. Look at all those folks. Awesome. This is the Celebworks bunch. These are all the folks, or not all the folks, but I think all of these folks are from Celebworks, which is the agency which represents me for personal appearances. And there's lots of such amazing, awesome people in this photograph. I can't even name them all. There's virtually all of them are voice actors. And there are some people here that I had not seen in at least, since like at least 2019 or so. And there's one person, Michael Yurachek, I hadn't seen him in, oh, good grief, I hadn't seen him in, I don't know, 10, 15 years at least or something. Long time. So, these conventions are so much fun, and they're just kind of like a big family reunion a lot of times. So we go out to dinner sometimes, and a whole bunch of these folks went out to dinner on Friday, or rather, on Friday night and Saturday night, but then on Sunday night also a bunch of folks from Yu-Gi-Oh and from Pokemon, the voice actors. We went out to see go to the Pearl in San Antonio, which is this amazing development that took the old Pearl Brewery and they rebuilt it and they made it into this amazing multi-use kind of situation. And there's restaurants and there's a hotel and there's all. It's amazing. If you're ever in San Antonio, please do visit the Pearl because it's gorgeous. They took it's like the machinery and stuff that they have from this huge brewery, and they left some of it in place. So there are these great big machines, and it's just this classic architecture and everything, and it's gorgeous. It really is. But we had such a great time because we had so many amazing people there with us. We really did. I want to thank again Veronica Taylor, and thank you for bringing me along on that little fun thing. That was great. When you get a bunch of voice actors together, it can get crazy because everybody's very verbal, and everybody talks a lot, and everybody has a lot of fun things to say, and we're all, a lot of us are very much into. Hello, that's me. A lot of us are very much into improv, and so we're all just it's just like this the whole time. Very fun. Lots of good people. So pretty awesome, yes. And that was kind of long, but it's only 6:47. Maybe you want to watch it again? Want to watch it again? Yes, maybe something like that. Uh-oh, look out! Yes, Barney exposed. He knows about Pokemon. It's true. It's true. So who wants to see the video again? Yes. Amelia says yes. I'm assuming she's saying yes to that question. Michael says, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I guess. Okay, Anthony says, encore! Woohoo! Kirsten says, yes, again. All right. The majority, we have a majority. We have one person who says no. We have a majority rule, though. Yes. So let's watch it, and because I did talk over a few bits that I wanted to show you, so let's see if I can show this to you properly again this time. All right. Now this is art by. Let's see if I can move this. Oops. By Ben Bender, I think is the artist's name. I've got this. Oops, it's locked up. There it is. Okay. Ben Bender. That's the artist's name. And I love this. This is, it's, Barney on Godzilla playing checkers. Barney wins. Barney beats Godzilla. Isn't that great? I dig that. And of course, I don't have the name of the person there who came by to get it signed.
Thank you. You're a great hugger. All right, using your imagination. See you soon.
You can see Josh's banner there. There he is. Hey, blowing a big kiss. It was so great that they put us next to each other this time. They don't always do that.
This is, my name is Alfonso, and Will, and they are making a very special Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, the
Their
Mother's Day
mom,
stuff was awesome.
With whom they watched Barney all the time when they were kids. So they got
So much fun.
Photo, and they're doing these. So,
I was
this
only
is
able to
pretty
take
awesome.
one of those in my suitcase. One of those Barney plushes, the Eco plushes.
It's all right. It's all right. I get people.
But yeah, this is so great. It's really touching. So many people just walk up to the table and they start to cry. It's amazing. It just unleashes all these memories of childhood.
That's great. Perfect.
And he asked for "I Love You" because he likes the song. Says it motivates him.
Hi, this is Maddie. Maddie came to see me with an amazing photograph. Look at this.
Yeah, this is just adorable.
Isn't that amazing? I love it.
Isn't that a great photo?
Thanks for coming to see me.
And I think they used to have those. That background was fairly common at like commercial photographer studios. Or something.
Oh, it's me too. Thanks for coming. All right.
That's too loud.
Yeah, I'm talking to Barney right now. I'm literally meeting him.
Love you too.
Hi, Mom. Can you hear the mom on the phone? It's pretty funny.
Look at this. Is this awesome? Don't you just love this?
There's Annie Luzard.
Annie Lou did this.
And you can see what a mess my table is. There's all kinds of stuff all over the place. When I see this video, it just makes me think, okay, I need to clean this up a little bit. We got this stand right in front of me. But yeah, isn't that great? Really, really nice marker art.
I love this kind of stuff.
So good.
You made my day.
Although, yeah, he has toe claws, doesn't he? That's Natalie. And I will... Let me see if I can pause this here. Here we go. This poem, Natalie wrote this poem, and it is beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's so wonderful. I can't read it all because my hand is covering some of it up, but what we did record a video where she reads this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a separate video where you can see her and hear her reading her poem, because it's pretty sweet. And at the bottom she says, "For Bob West, thank you for inspiring me to use my imagination. Barney helped me through life and still helps countless others to this day." Thank you, Natalie. I don't know what to say to that. It's just so wonderful to be part of something like this. It's an honor, and hugs to you, and thanks for coming by. I'm so glad that you came to see me. I really am. It was really great.
And here is the signature.
There's another signature, and she's getting a video proof, provenance, that I actually signed it. This is hilarious. These plushes are so hard to sign. These old plushes with the really thick kind of nap on them are really, really hard, really hard to sign. And I actually should not have signed this one. I shouldn't have even started on it. I think that's probably the first time I've signed one like this, and I didn't realize how tough it was going to be. So you have to kind of paint the letters on one by one. Just keep going over and over, and then the fuzz, the nap keeps going back and forth, back and forth. So it's green, no, it's black. It's green, no, it's black, and it's so hard. It's so very hard to write on. So I'll have to remember from now on that, can't do that. As a matter of fact, somebody else brought in one of these later on, and I had to say, I wish I could sign it, but I couldn't. So, but I got, they got something else. It was like a photograph or whatever. Now, aren't you like glad that I'm going to move on now, so you don't have to see this expression anymore? Yes, Goofy. That's me.
She likes frogs. Likes frogs, all right? Okay. Well, I'm a frog in my voice right now, so that's good.
Now they got something for their mom.
Cameron
They said she likes
and
frogs.
Andrew,
I said I have a frog in my
guess
throat,
who this
so
is?
that'll
I
work.
think you know.
There's
This,
Chuck.
of course, is the great
Chuck E. Cheese.
E, of course, standing for entertainment.
I did Chuck's voice a couple
With,
times.
Jasper T. Giles and Pasquale, the Italian tenor who makes all the pizzas. It's good to see you. Fist bump. All right. What I like. All right. This is for Shaun of the Dead. Not really, but
It's Sean. It's just Sean. Not Shaun of the Dead, just Sean. My fancy pen holder.
this is
And the Crocs.
Yasmin and Andreas.
Yasmin and Andreas. They came by a couple of times to visit me. They were awesome.
Our first pair of Barney Crocs. Isn't that fabulous? I loved it. The toe balls. It's the toe balls thing. It's so perfect.
So great. We talked about, how to sign it.
Oh, okay.
And yes, Andreas, remember, you are Kenuff. You are.
Okay. Here we go.
You really are.
Nice curvature.
Never doubt that. This is so much fun.
Elevator to run that.
I should have gotten a picture of these after Josh signed the other shoe.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Josh will do the other one.
Great.
Too funny.
Nice. Yes.
I had so many different things people brought in this time. This is one of those shows where people came prepared. People brought in videotapes and I gotta stop this. There were some pictures that didn't make it into this cut of this video. Pictures of Haley, the artist, who brought this in and asked to have it signed. And this is great. I love this. She's very good. This is, I think, and I told her, I think this is the very first time anybody has ever brought a piece of fan art that has all three of these characters in it. So this was a first. And thank you, Haley. Haley looked very scary in her cosplay. It's like, if I had just met her on the street, I probably would have run away. So we've got pictures. I'll have to post. All right, here we go. Moving on. More cosplay. What? Lots of love. I know some of you know these anime characters. There's Marty.
Remember the Alamo!
Remember us.
Remember us. This is Thursday night, right after we got in. And there it is. That's the group picture. So much fun. What a great weekend. Thanks to everybody who came out. It was so good. Really was. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Everybody who came out. And hopefully we'll meet at another convention. If you didn't manage to get to that one, that would be awesome. And yeah. Have courage, Barney. Yes. I get lots of courage from my friends, especially Marty, and Courage, the cowardly dog. He's afraid, but he goes ahead and does what needs to be done. And that's what courage is all about, right? Right? Boy, oh boy. Ah. Oh my goodness. Look here. Oh, here's yes. Uh-huh. Here's a good point. Hey, Bob, did you know that Julie Johnson did a movie called Pure Country with George Strait? Yes, I did know that. Julie Johnson, the voice of Baby Bop. And Julie Johnson, as you know, Julie has this great acting career outside of the whole Barney world, and does all kinds of amazing things. She's done, productions of shows like, let's see, Nonsense, Das Barbecue, Chess, and she has most recently been touring with the national touring company of Come From Away, which is the song about what happened on 9/11 with all the jets having to land in Gander in Newfoundland. And that's, she's so talented. It's amazing, as is Patty. And I miss them both. Miss them both. We had so much fun working together. Really did. Really did. Wait, what? Michael says, wait, what? I don't know what that is in reaction to. But yes. Oh, here's a good question. Alice asks, oh no, I keep trying to click on things and they keep scrolling. Here we go. Oh, Alice asks, hey Alice. Alice asks, did you ship my order yet, Bob? Well, let's do business in the chat, I guess. I have let's see, I had my pop-up signing on Friday, and wasn't able to pack everything up and get it to the post office by, what was it? It closed at 1 p.m. on Saturday, that particular post office. But I should be able to mail it on Monday, mail most of it on Monday. There are a couple of items which may not go until Wednesday, and those would be the later items that I signed. But I will be able to, the earlier stuff that was from the original signing, I should be able to send that out on Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday. Tomorrow's going to be very busy, but it'll get there. It'll get there quick, and it'll be off to. Well, I'll be shipping it off, of course, to Streamily, and they will be splitting it up, sending it out to everybody. So, apologies for the delay, but that was a little inventory thing that happened. Didn't have all the images. What else we have here? What other questions? Now we have this thing. I'm gonna have to search here. Do I find the thing I'm looking for? Probably not. I'll have to do this. Okay, so we've got folks saying, oh, John Phelps. John Phelps says, hey, Bob, did you see the new Hot Topic official Barney t-shirt? I did. I saw that someplace. I only passed by it really quickly, but I haven't stopped to order one. Although I need to start ordering quickly, because these things are limited edition items, apparently. A lot of the stuff that Mattel is licensing is super limited edition. And it's kind of a market test. They want to see how quickly things sell out, and they also want to do this to raise awareness of the new series and stuff like that. So I've been so busy that I haven't been able to get a lot of the merchandise, and the Crocs are definitely one of the pieces of merchandise that I want to get before it sells out. I don't know how long those are going to be available. So, what else? We're scrolling. What else? Scrolling all the way over to the bottom. Let's see. What do you remember about the Kids for Character filming? Hey, there's a question. That was a great day. I mean, it all took place in one day. It was one of those things where, they bring in lots of people and they shoot everything all in one day really quick. We shot in different parts of the park, and that was fun because we got to, I got to see some of the park that I hadn't seen before. But also, there were awesome celebrities there, And, it was like, who was there? Carl Malone, the mailman, the basketball player. He was so nice, just really down to earth, really cool. Lots of other people too, but it was so, it was very busy. But then in the evening, we got to kind of chill out and just hang around a bunch of people and talk. And then we saw the fireworks show over the lake. We all, a bunch of us got together, and I'm hanging with Carl Malone, and we're watching the fireworks. That was great. I and a lot of the other folks who worked on the show were very, very lucky to have done the show. And we had so many opportunities to meet all these different people and to travel and to do things that were just, so great. And it was, thank you very much, Barney. But is John taking off? All right. Well, all right. See you, John. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is announcing the departure of the unintentionally famous John Phelps. Have a good one. Bye. What else is going on here? What else? And, we got people announcing their departure. This is turning into an airport terminal or something. As Jesse Ann says, I'm going to get to bed. Love you, Barney and Bob. Love you too. See ya. Nighty noodle. All right. Well, that is probably about enough from me. You've probably had enough of me and babbling for now, I think. Haven't you? Don't you think? I think so. I think so. Oh, let's see. What else are we looking for here? Oh, yeah. Blake says, fun fact, you can spot Bob in the parade during the ending song of the Kids for Character, the Character Counts video. Yeah, I was in there. I was behind that banner, as I recall, I think, as we were marching down the street. That was so amazing. Just amazing. But thanks again, everybody. And I thank you again for all the stars. Let's see, who all gave stars today. So we had stars from Brooke a couple of times. From Emmy, thank you. From Nathalie, we have some from Brandon Sorensen's, thank you. I don't know if I thanked you before. And John Phelps, thanks, John. And now from Kayla, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. And I think that is about all the time I have for today. So I am going to wish you a fond adieu and say, love you lots, and we will, after this commercial break, depart. So first we're going to do this. We're going to say, if you want to order something from my store, it is now open, and I've got another signing coming up in June. The next one will be in June, and that is streamily.com/yes@BobWest. And you can order all those items from there that are available. And then, if you want a custom video shout-out for yourself or for somebody else, go to Cameo, cameo.com/yes@BobWest, and pick something up. Actually, those are just so much fun because I get to play. I get to use this guy and play little puppeteer action and do some things for people. But it's so much fun to just, kind of write something, or ad-lib something, and do something for somebody's birthday or for their wedding and everything. It's just so awesome. And a reminder, on Facebook, hit like on the video and on my page, and follow, and subscribe, and like the video. And on YouTube and over on Twitch, when it's working, hit follow and get notifications, and that will let you know when I and this guy, yep, me, when we are going to be on. And you can come and see us, and we'll have more fun. All right? All right. Love you guys. Thank you all for your support as always, and I will see you very, very soon. All right? Take care. Bye.